Guys, how's it going? Welcome back to North Coast Constrictors. Cole here, all the way from Belito in South Africa. So if you watched my last video, you would have seen that we moved facilities. I actually moved house, and I moved into a house that had a, call it a flatlet, if you will, like a bachelor pad, a bachelor flat. Basically a huge big room with a bathroom, shower, and a toilet, but just all open plan. Separate to the house, which is perfect for a snake facility. At my old house, I had one small spare bedroom, which I was using as a snake facility for my ball pythons. And then my son's room started to become, a bit of a snake room as well. I was putting all my grow out racks inside there. My son, I'm divorced, so my son stays with me 3 nights a week. Not really fair on him to have, all these snakes. And then what you can see behind me here and then over there as well, where the doomerals are and the other retics. These were all in my dining room. So now I've got a proper snake facility, all my ball pythons are behind the camera. We'll take watch the previous video, you'll see a whole layout of everything. But the reason why I'm making this video, guys, is because this beautiful girl down here at the bottom, this reticulated python, this female, her name is Tulula. She is a tiger lavender albino. She is just shed out. I'm going to feed her, but I'm not going to feed her on this video, but I'm going to pull her out now. She's had a great shed, a single shed, which is awesome. And I thought I'd just like to take the opportunity to take her out, handle her a little bit. I don't know what she's going to be like, if she's going to be, after the move now, this will be the first time that I'm pulling her out. She is very, very hungry. I got tagged last week by Honey at the top there, my lavender albino het genetic stripe. I was just topping up her water bowl. I normally use my snake hook and I put it as a barrier between myself and the snake when I'm putting water. I was lazy, it was late, I wanted to go to bed, and I just slid open the glass. I was putting water in. She launched from that side of the tank to that side and she charred my arm. But it was a tag and a release, and my fault entirely, can't blame the snake. So let's go ahead and pull Tulula out here. I'm not sure how she's going to react. It's got to be done in a very... Notice Gabriella up here, how she's very, very active, the golden child purple albino, but I've got the lights off on this one. Now first things first, I'm just going to pull the shed out, see if I can get it out in one hit. I don't want to break it, I just want to kind of... Alright, so you've got one awesome long shed, which is quite lacquer nice, that's slang. It's quite nice when you've got a shed like this and it doesn't look like a bomber's gone off inside the enclosure. Less to clean. Okay, and now I will try and take her out. She's looking beautiful, she's glowing. Notice how I spend some time just getting her out of hunting mode. For those of you who are new to the channel and new to retics, their natural instinct, especially in captivity, when you open the glass, their enclosure, they usually expect food. You got to get them out of that, and the way out of that feeding mode. So I use my snake hook to gently touch on their head, but very, very gently, so she doesn't feel threatened. And then I use my hand a little bit to just a bit of a rub. I talk as well, because retics are incredibly clever and they know your voice. Okay, now I'd like her to try and come out on her own. Hello, my sweetheart, how are you? Hey? And so she's up here now. So she's gone out of feeding mode and she's gone into inquisitive mode. She's got the tongue flicks coming. She is expecting food and she will get fed tonight. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to get her out. Okay, so there we go. It doesn't look like animals with her. Okay, so she does. If she starts to do things like that, she's not in the mood to bite. Okay, which is great. And then I can slowly get her out. And you know, she's, oh, I would say 12 foot plus now. And yeah, look at her. She's just freshly shed. The camera, I've got to stand back a little bit. This is a workout, guys. I shouldn't be holding a big retic without another person present with me. So that's always keep one arm free, guys. Golden rule when dealing with a big constrictor, because you want to keep them from coiling around your neck. Okay, so I'm doubling this video session up here with handling, socializing, and also just to show off this beautiful girl. Look at those colors. She is a lavender. A lot of guys think she's a white phase, but she's not. She's a lavender. With the light shining on her like this, the lavenders here actually look white, but they're not. They're very, very light purple. I could change the color, but I don't want to mess around with the buttons. So this girl here, she's my biggest. I feed my snakes every 2 to 3 weeks. I vary the size of the meals between rabbits and jumbo rats. I like my snakes to be, my retics to be lean with a lot of muscle, and I don't overfeed, and I don't power feed. She's ready to breed this season. Anything over 10 foot and 4 to 5 years old is ideal to start breeding your retics. And she seems to be pretty chilled, you know. Look at her. I haven't held her in about, I would say 3 weeks. I must be that. She's one of the I don't normally like the retics coming up to my face. You see how quickly that can happen, hey? Guys, remember, rule 1, hey, protect your neck. Retic coils around your neck, they cut off the blood supply here. If they get your 2 arteries here, they can cut off the blood supply to your brain, and you'll be kind of choked out within under 8 seconds. And then also they can choke your throat out, and you won't be able to breathe. You'll suffocate. Okay, so I don't know how much of this you can see on the camera or how big she is, but I haven't got someone filming me, so I've got my camera set up on a tripod. Anyway, so that's her. She's looking good. I've checked her over. I'm gonna feed her tonight. She just wants to go under the tank, but I don't want her to do that. I'm gonna put her back in. Nice, very, very chilled, no issues, and that's that. She is expecting food. These two females ate. I didn't feed her because she was in the blue in shed, and so they won't eat when they're in the shed. I did offer her. So guys, that's my reticulated python, lavender albino tiger, Tulula, and I hope you enjoyed watching that. If you want to watch some more retic content, stay tuned, hit the notification bell, like and subscribe if you want, hit the notification bell. And I'm going to move on now. I'm going to make a separate video so that this one's not too long. I'm going to make one on some of the incredible hatchlings and new additions that we've just had at North Coast Constrictors that we just received, and also some snakes that we produced last season that I'm now ready to show and ready to share. All right. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Cheers for now.